Hallo hier bei Zombielein Frank N. Stein zu einem neuen Spiel und diesmal geht es um Star Trek und das Spiel heißt Star Trek Resurgence. Dabei handelt es sich um eine Art interaktiven Film. Man kann also hier und da ein bisschen mitgestalten, was passiert, beziehungsweise was für eine Meinung die Leute von einem haben. Gibt es zum Schluss dann auch eine Auswertung oder möglicherweise auch zwischendrin. Und ja, wir gehen einfach dieses Spiel von Anfang an mal an und schauen, was passiert. Also Star Trek Resurgence und bitte. Dies ist ein Dramatic Lapse Adventure. Die Beziehungen und Ereignisse, die du erlebst, werden von deinen Entscheidungen beeinflusst.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good. Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Ja, das hat da wohl nicht funktioniert.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst.
Stick around in Starfleet and you'll be sure to see worse than this. I have.
And you're here to talk about it.
In the flesh.
That's good. Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
Ja.
So am I.
Ups.
It won't
Der
be
hat
easy
unsere
for
Sterne noch
Jara
gar nicht
to step
gesehen.
in at the 11th hour like this. But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy, she'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
Star Trek Resurgence. Melde dich bei der Sicherheit. Okay. WSD. Na klar.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
Schauen wir uns hier nochmal den tollen Nebel an. Schön mit Blitzen. Mit grünen Blitzen. Aber Zeit für die Aussicht bleibt vielleicht später. Schauen wir mal. Ab zur Sicherheit.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the academy.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5.
Ach, tatsächlich.
Anyway, I finished in the top 20.
Ach.
Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the academy.
Wow.
So, there's that.
Simulations are great for training, but they're not quite the same as the real thing.
That's fair. I guess I'm about to find out.
Please place your hand here. Hold it there for a few seconds.
Na klar, machen wir.
Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek?
Jo.
You absolutely crushed the Torvalin test.
Jo.
You finished in what, like the top 3?
That
Yo.
would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander.
Na klar.
Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground, so to speak.
The pleasure is mine, Ensign.
Paul Calloway.
Good to meet you.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
Ja, wer hätte wohl gedacht, dass wir noch besser waren als er? Na gut. Jeder wahrscheinlich, aber hey, ist okay. Wir brauchen ja eine herausragende Reputation. Da kann man auch laufen.
Good day,
Sehr gut.
Commander.
Hallo.
If I remember my briefing, Commander Ermot is a Bolian, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin.
Dann ist das ja da hinten.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just... Well, I'm not sure where my departure dock is. The Resolute's gonna leave without me.
Look here. The Resolute is leaving from this dock.
Ah, you're right. Nerves must be getting to me.
Und Abmarsch.
Thanks so much, Commander.
You're welcome. So, haben wir hier noch was zum Gucken? Nö, nö. Gehen wir mal hier. Ah, da ist noch was zum Gucken.
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
Okay, das war alles. Jetzt hier. Hat jemand nicht aufgegessen?
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm on board.
Ja, nicht, dass es nachher regnet, weil jemand nicht aufgegessen hat.
Excuse me.
Okay, dann muss ich halt hier zwischen denen lang gehen. Noch irgendwas? Sieht nicht so aus. Dann sprechen wir mal mit Commander Ermot.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Ermot, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander?
Yep.
I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here.
Oh, okay.
This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now. I know conditions are less than ideal at the moment.
It takes more than a little turbulence to rattle me.
I'm sure that's the case. We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship and all. to our local research vessel.
What exactly have you heard about me?
First in your class at the Academy. Received the Starfleet Award of Valor during the Dominion War. Most recently, Tactical Officer and Chief of Security on the USS Endeavor.
You've done your homework.
Like I said, we're very lucky.
Okay,
The USS Resolute.
da ist das Schiff.
She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own.
Sehr gut.
And she doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half, venting plasma, fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
Equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed. We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other.
Nicht so nice.
That's what it means to be a crew.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
Did you lose anyone close to you?
Too many. And to that I'll just say, you have big shoes to fill.
Ja,
Listen.
eigene Schuhe.
I realize you've known Captain Solana for quite some time, and I'm sure you're ready to bring your best.
Jupp.
But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Werden sich damit abfinden müssen, denke ich mal.
All due respect to anyone that feels that way. They're gonna have to get over it. I'm here, and I have a job to do, just like anyone else.
That's true, but I wouldn't say it like that. Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Okay.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
Ich erwarte nicht weniger. Okay. Scheint er die zweite Person zu sein, die wir spielen.
Just the thing.
Gibt ja, das muss ja ein Plasmabrenner sein, oder? Na klar. Sieht ja schon aus wie ein Plasmabrenner. Tada! Und nun? Ah. Verdammten. Okay. Also die Maus ins Zielgebiet bringen. Verstehe ich. Weiter nicht. Zack, und die Maus. Echt die Maus drehen? Du machst denn sowas? Ja, okay, kann man so machen, aber naja. Ah, guck mal, da den schönen glänzenden Reihen.
That is that.
The Lower Decks. Nette Zeichentrickserie.
I thought the thing was totally fried. Nice work, Carter.
Nothing to it, Millie.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Okay. Okay, dann rennen wir ihr mal hinterher. Ja, habe ich schon rausgefunden. Okay. Warum kann ich jetzt hier nicht rennen? Okay, manchmal geht Rennen, manchmal wohl nicht. Na dann, rein da.
Engineering.
I heard the new XO just arrived. Won't be long before we get underway. I just hope whatever Chovak called us down for, it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
Orders are orders, Millie. You know what they say? There are no small missions. Every expedition has a purpose.
Even if we don't know what it is yet. Looks like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovak.
We were just looking for you, Commander.
Es ist ein Vulkan.
Petty Officers Edselar, Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late.
Wieso das?
We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Edselar on repeated occasions.
Uns einen Vortrag zu halten, wenn wir gar nicht zu spät sind. Hm?
Well, Commander Chovak, isn't it true that if we were almost late, it categorically means that we were not late?
That is correct, Mr. Diaz.
I mean, if anything, Edselar and I are following the schedule to the letter.
Yes, perhaps I should adjust the schedule accordingly.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood. But many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready.
Genau.
We've got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotari system. You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes,
Roger
Commander
that.
Chovak.
Na klar.
All hands on deck.
Oh, what's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovak said.
Jo.
You know what that means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out and the brass know it. So they're throwing every warm body at it. And they're going to leave on schedule. Consequences be damned.
It all comes down to us, Nilly. We're the ones who will get it ready.
I know what we can do. But this isn't just any old refit or
da
any
ist er ja wieder.
launch.
Whoa. Excuse me.
A lot of new faces coming on board.
Jo.
It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
They may not be the same crew we started out with, but they're still Starfleet. They'll know what to do when the time comes.
I prefer the scientific method. Evidence over assumptions. Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda!
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
Hi, Miranda.
Miranda, you're here?
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
I'm gonna take the high road here, pretend you didn't say that, and welcome you aboard.
He's a better diplomat than I am.
He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Ich trinke überhaupt nichts.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Dann nehme ich mir mal den Helm. Dankeschön.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
So what's the word? Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Whoa.
Herein.
Good to go. See you on the other side.
Bye.
Activating magnetic souls.
Dahin und aktivieren. Und los geht's.
That view never gets old.
Jo.
Let's go.
Also allein für so einen Anblick würde ich auch sofort einen Weltraumspaziergang machen. Jo. Okay, geiler Schnitt und Schwenk.
Captain Solano should be here momentarily. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleods. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
Okay, wir haben also besondere Anforderungen und sollen uns aber jetzt keine Sorgen machen. Es gibt also genügend von diesem Zeug, falls es uns mal ausgeht. Der Status war eben 98%, von daher alles gut.
The first mineral Captain Solano ever discovered.
Okay.
Always was the nostalgic type. I can't believe he keeps this around. Don't even know where mine is.
Modellzug, echt?
He's still got a thing for trains. The warp engines of their day, apparently.
Okay.
Can't wait to plot a course myself. Just a sip of something.
Tee Earl Grey heiß? Nee, das ist Picard. Wir nehmen Raktagino, natürlich.
Raktagino. That sure has a kick.
Hinfort.
Jara Rydek. Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute. The only regret is that we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of a first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare. But, unfortunately, we've had our hands full with the refit.
You can spare me the pomp and circumstance. There's plenty of work to be done without all that.
You always had a work ethic like nothing I'd ever seen. That's just what this ship needs at the moment. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
You'll have to forgive me. I don't really know the details.
Starfleet has been kind enough to keep the story contained, probably because they want to protect me. But I don't mind telling you. We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career? Right there, within our grasp. Until it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle. It was heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people. As captain, I have to take full responsibility.
Yep.
It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
Ja, aber...
You have to look to the future. You can't dwell on the past, on things you can't change.
Yep.
There's nothing that can be done about it now. In my defense, I will say, I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me. There was a lot of pushback from my former XO, and I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work. And that's when things start to go sideways.
Ja, Sie können sich auf mich verlassen.
Whether I agree or disagree, I can promise that I'll be honest to a fault.
Good. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it has to be my call. Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least, I can't. I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here. We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
On a more positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space. 2 previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggest it's several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before.
Okay.
And you'll never guess where it leads.
Nach Hotari?
Hotari.
Exactly. Very nearly in the precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine the interference will be exponentially greater. But the diplomat will brief us on the details at the rendezvous.
But are we prepared to embark on the mission?
As much as I'd like to think that's true, I have my doubts. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst.
Na klar.
There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure. When that might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
Ich werde mir schon ein Schiff holen, wenn ich hier fertig bin.
Hopefully that day comes sooner rather than later.
Pace yourself. Like I said, when it happens is entirely up to you. But first, you have to be willing to put in the work.
Of course.
Come. Let me introduce you to the crew.
Na sicher. Okay, eine kleine Brückenkuh. Passt soweit.
Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer. Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
One of?
Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our chief science officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
Okay.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time,
Oha.
and I look forward to learning as much as I can from
Ein
you.
Stalker.
You've heard of me?
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad, because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves, and you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done, but you definitely set a standard to strive for.
You really do know a thing or two about me. I'm glad I could inspire you, but it's important to chart your own path.
Thanks. You can count on it.
Werde ich das tun?
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont.
Den kenne ich, genau.
Please, do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway. If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
Ah, okay. So, setz dich in den Stuhl, wenn du bereit bist. Hau mich einmal noch kurz auf der Brücke rum. Quasi einmal Dauerlauf. So. Und dann taktisches Hologramm. Brauche ich nicht aktivieren. Ich will mich jetzt hier hinsetzen. So.
Commander, Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field.
Ja.
He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters in response to the danger posed by the storm.
Okay. Wir werden ja wohl nicht
We just
angegriffen,
need
oder?
your go-ahead.
Na dann, wir bewegen uns nicht, wir fliegen nicht, wir werden nicht angegriffen.
Permission
Also,
granted.
Lowering
Ich glaub, das
structural
hat halt.
integrity field. Now.
Entering maintenance mode. Condition blue.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the SIF.
Great. Let's get to that emitter.
Dann lauft.
Every time we're out here, I half expect to see her in pieces again.
She's still got some scars on her. It adds character.
When I joined Starfleet, all I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No. Sometimes it feels like we're just part of the machinery. Don't you want more than that? I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine. A massive, massive machine.
I am more than that. And so are you.
Oh.
You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before. Just because I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be. Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the Civ emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Dann. Kalibrierungswerkzeug.
Beginning recalibration.
Ich bin das Ziff aus. Okay. Punkt einstellen. Okay. Nette kleine Minispielchen.
That wasn't so hard.
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank. Impressive.
Warum rollt denn der so rum? Kann der uns nicht leiden?
Yes, I am the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside and out. Better than just about anyone.
You seem to think very highly of yourself.
With good reason. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition and all. But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile situation, and you were suddenly incapacitated because you needed an infusion, what would happen then?
Vielleicht kannst du ja dann übernehmen.
You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario, but not outside the realm of possibility.
Captain Solano's familiar with my condition. I'm sure it factored into his decision. So I'd have to say it's not a problem.
But we should probably have a contingency plan just in case. Listen, can I be blunt, Commander?
I see no reason to stop now.
Commander Sutherland, your predecessor, was one of the best first officers in all of Starfleet. His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill. He was loved by the crew.
Meine eigenen Schuhe.
And he was one of my closest friends.
Okay, das
So I
akzeptiere
can only
ich.
hope that you'll live up to expectations.
I don't think I could ever replace Commander Sutherland. And it would be a mistake to even try.
Seeing as Captain Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn more about its patterns, its nature, we can come up with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
We've got a massive energy wave inbound. On screen.
Ups, wo kommt das denn her?
Tracing its trajectory. Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy, like a tsunami.
I'm reading power abnormalities all over the ship.
Red alert.
Aye. Evacuating main gangway and retracting. Putting sensor visualization on screen. With the structural integrity field shut down, we can't take a direct hit.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every
Schilde hoch.
solution.
Maximum Energie auf die
The
Schilde.
impact of the storm with a deflector pulse.
Okay.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the wave.
Ja.
You
so
have
würde
to
ich's auch
believe
machen.
me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
That's right, which is why we need to send power to our shields.
Tja, ich wollte Schilde hoch.
Petrosian, get those shields up.
Rerouting power to shields. Stand by. I need a heading. We've only got one shot.
Understood. On my command.
Und Schilde hoch.
Heading locked.
Raise shields.
This is it!
All hands, brace for impact.
What happened?
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma, forcing it to backflush through the system and creating a dangerous imbalance.
Blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
Na klar.
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
Affirmative.
Engage the override. It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp engine without triggering an automatic core shutdown.
Failsafe override engaged.
Are you sure? I am registering some crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere with each other.
Was ist denn jetzt noch? Okay, dann machen wir den mal hier rein. Und dann kommt der wahrscheinlich da drüben rein.
Diaz to Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the EPS regulator.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us. I'm gonna try to disrupt it with my phaser.
Okay, 1 für den Phaser. Benutze das zum Zielen und das zum Schießen. Okay.
So we gotta climb up the pylon. Not that there's really an up, but, you know.
So.
We're almost to the regulator.
Okay.
Opening the access panel.
And now halting the EPS flow to the port nacelle. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
Fertig.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Okay, und nun? Jetzt können wir das versuchen hier über einzubringen. Geil.
The EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance. Almost done. Once I cycle the manifold nozzles, choke up.
Was ist da los? Ist nicht gerade so eine scheiß Andocklammer abgerissen, oder? Na super. Hey, mach jetzt nicht das Schiff kaputt. Na super.
We've got a lot of debris coming down. Hull vibrations too. We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions. Please advise.
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem. The clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working?
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Put him through.
Resolute, the remaining mooring arm is failing.
Müssen
Need to
wir.
disengage from the starbase now.
Machen wir.
Damage to the station will be catastrophic.
Auch noch meine Option.
The docking clamp isn't functioning. We're exploring our options.
The option is to detonate the emergency release.
Commander, hear me out. Reverse the polarity of the hull, which theoretically will repel the docking clamps.
And repel the engineering crew right off the hull into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
Go ahead. Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order. Jara?
Vertrauen Sie mir, Captain.
Captain, you brought me here because you trusted me. Can you trust me now?
You better be sure you make the right decision.
Ja.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
Ja, das werde ich so tun.
There is protocol.
And there are lives.
What is the holdup?
Starbase, stand by. We're gonna flip hull polarity to disengage the clamps.
Yes, Commander.
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, we are going to reverse hull polarity to free us from the remaining docking clamp. Tether yourself and deactivate your boots on my mark.
Understood.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark!
Grab my hand. I got you.
Thank you.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
Na toll. Was ist denn los mit dem Ding? Eben ging's doch noch. Na los, mach. Drück. Fressen. Vielleicht kann sie uns mal helfen oder steht sie jetzt einfach nur da und guckt doof? Fressen. Ah, da ist sie. Und gemeinsam fressen. So geht das nämlich. Na dann. Aua. Na klar. Halt sie fest. Ah, da. Uiuiui.
I got you. Petty Officer Etzelar's hurt and unconscious. I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
Mr. Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc if you approach the main hull the way you came.
But Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There is an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Etzelar there to access the interior.
Auch das noch.
Roger that.
Na dann los.
Going there now.
Und weiter geht's.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
Ah, da ist sie wieder.
You go first.
What?
Let me save your neck this time.
Ja, kannst du nächstes Mal machen. So, rein mit dir.
Get in there.
Not on your life.
Komm, lass uns noch ein bisschen diskutieren.
Let's not let it come down to that.
So, und hüpf rein und... Achso, müssen wir das Ding noch rausziehen oder was? So. Jetzt haben wir natürlich direkt nochmal eine Energiewelle in die Fresse gekriegt. Aber hier an dieser Stelle machen wir beim nächsten Mal weiter. Wir schauen mal noch, was wir bisher so angerichtet haben mit unseren Entscheidungen. Also, bei Commander Jara. Captain Solano war wütend, als Jara sich seinen Befehlen widersetzte und die Bolzen der Andockkammer nicht sprengte, wie er es ihr gesagt hat. Klar war er wütend, weil wir nicht seinem Befehl gefolgt sind. Lieutenant Bedrosian schätzte Jaras Führungskompetenz, als die Sternbasis ihr befahl, die Andockklammern zu lösen. Und sie wusste Jaras Bemühungen zu schätzen, Captain Solano die Komplexität der Situation zu erklären. Und sie war erleichtert, als Jara sich Captain Solanos Befehlen widersetzte und in diesem Moment ihre eigene Entscheidung traf. Okay, also die ist wahrscheinlich total von uns begeistert. Commander Westbrook war beeindruckt von Jaras Führungskompetenz, als die Sternbasis ihr befahl, die Andockklammern zu lösen. Und er wusste Jaras Bemühungen zu schätzen, Captain Solano die Komplexität zu erklären. Letztlich war er dankbar, als Jara sich Captain und so weiter ihre eigene... Okay, er war also auch davon beeindruckt, obwohl er uns eigentlich bisher nicht so gemocht hat, aber sei es drum. Hermod. Er respektiert Jaras rationalen Ansatz und so weiter. Okay. Chowak billigte Jaras Entscheidung nicht, sich Captain Solanos Befehlen zu widersetzen und die Bolzen nicht zu sprengen. Ja, er würde halt die Befehlskette einhalten wollen. Und Ferich Galloway war dankbar für Jaras hilfreiche Führung, als er auf dem Shuttleflug nervös war. Okay. Was mit Carter? Etzelar fühlte sich von Carters ermutigenden Worten während ihres Einsatzes auf der Außenhülle inspiriert. Miranda fühlte sich durch Carters herzlichen Empfang an Bord ermutigt. Sie hat Hoffnung, dass die Chemie zwischen ihnen beiden stimmt. Oha. Und Chowak fand, dass Carter vorlaut und hochmütig war, als er und Etzelar fast zu spät in den Hauptmaschinenraum kamen. Ja, wo er anfing, eine relativ sinnlose Diskussion über zu spät kommen zu führen. wo doch niemand zu spät gekommen war. Aber okay, dafür ist er der Vorgesetzte. Er kann diskutieren über was er will. Ist für einen Vulkanier, finde ich, nicht nötig. Aber gut. Wie gesagt, wir machen an dieser Stelle in der nächsten Folge weiter. Und bis dahin, euer Zombielein Frank N. Stein. Bye bye.